Alright. Alright, folks. Sorry I took so long. I was running some errands for Mama X1. And now that I'm back, I just want to officially welcome all of you guys back to part 2 of Final Fantasy 16, exclusively for YouTube. This is Jaden X1, and I'm excitingly about to relive this wonderful saga and to get things started. About to activate full screen and we'll get right down to it. So many of y'all already remembered what happened in part 1 when we fought against those daggone gremlins. Now, we're about to rendezvous with the rest of the peoples at Phoenix Gate. So let's get it.
Suddenly, thousands of red eyes. No, wait till you hear this. Wait till you hear this. His lordship draws his sword. The goblin chief runs off screaming straight down a Morgul's gullet. More tales!
Drink and be merry, boys! Good work on the morrow. Must be gratifying to see your student making such a name for himself. The young lord has a bright future ahead of him.
Aye, and one of these nights he may even deign to join us.
Are you unwell?
No, Father. Just a little tired.
Well, it has been a long day.
They all like Clive, don't they?
Aye. Your brother will be a fine shield. We're all very proud of him.
Father? Why is it that the dominance is always born into our family? It doesn't seem fair.
We cannot live without the blessing of the crystals. And the crystals work their magic through us. You have been blessed, Joshua. Blessed to be a dominant, to wield the power of an icon. Our family has been chosen to share that power with the people. So that is what we must do.
Louder, my friends! Louder!
I don't suppose I've been missed.
Poor Jill.
She'll be wondering where you've got to. So much for you being a fine hound.
So this is where you've been hiding.
What are you doing out here?
I didn't see you at the feast.
Feasts are the only time shields are allowed to take their ease, and I've never really been one for cakes and ale.
It's the vegetables I don't like. I hear you slew a Morble. All the men were singing your praises.
They never used to. When I joined the ranks, everyone thought I was a spoilt little lordling. If I didn't know how to handle a sword, I'd be a laughingstock. The Archduke's firstborn failure. You're the one they really believe in. I'm jealous.
That's not true. They don't believe in me. They believe in the power of the dominant.
My brother the Phoenix, ruler over life and death.
It isn't fair. It should have been you. I don't have what it takes to lead our people. I don't have the strength. But you do.
Every man has his duty. Ours was decided long ago, when our ancestors chose to instate the dominant as the Archduke of Rosaria. All to ensure that whenever our nation stood on a precipice, the Phoenix would rise from the flames to drag us back from the brink. The fate of Rosaria sits on the dominant's shoulders. It is your duty to bear that burden.
What about you?
I was born to be your shield. That is why I was given the Phoenix's blessing. To keep our future rulers safe. No matter what. However hard it gets. I'll never let you down.
Thank you, Clive. I know you'll always take care of me.
Before I can do that, you need to take care of yourself. All right?
I should go inside. It's past my bedtime. Good night, Torgal.
Every time I look at Torgal, I want me a freaking dog. I mean, for real. I want me a daggone dog. But here you go.
Supplies from the capital.
You took your time sampling the wares, were you?
It's a good job the North is full of enterprising traders keen to keep us in wine.
Spare a barrel for the boys on duty, eh?
What in the... Ah!
Gateway secured, Captain.
We proceed as planned.
Is that...
Forgive me, my prince. It's me, Wade. You probably don't remember me.
I remember. What is it?
We're under attack. I don't know who they are, but they've set light to half the castle. I must get you to safety, Your Highness.
Very well. I'm ready.
Follow me, Your Highness.
Imagine my first shock when I'm playing as Joshua.
Are the enemy already inside the castle?
I'm afraid so, Your Highness. We must hurry.
I used to be very excited and very obsessive into looking at gameplays and extended
What was that?
gameplay of Final Fantasy
I have to
16.
help them. Everything's on fire.
Fall back, Your Highness! He's not one of us!
No, I must do my duty. I saw them at the feast. They were laughing.
This is Sambra Quargarb. But why would the Empire...
We must find my father.
Nice.
The bastards are everywhere.
Why would the Empire do this? They're our allies.
Why would they? Somebody must have. Well, I can't pretend to know. Well, I can't pretend that I didn't know because, well, stuff like this happens. There is going to be a Final Fantasy 16 sequel besides the DLCs, or like Final Fantasy 16 2 or something like that. I will most certainly be there for it. Nice.
Tyler! Damn it! His wounds are deep.
I can save him.
Your Highness,
Don't worry. You're going to be all right.
I'll hold them off.
Clive!
Joshua! Come here. Tyler, you're hurt.
I'll survive. Thanks to His Highness.
Your Grace! Lord Murdoch!
You rescued the young prince. Well done, Sir Wade.
I'm in your debt, soldier.
Thank you, Your Grace.
We cannot stay here. We should make straight for the rear gate.
Omir lost Alan, Tuisa Gelif. May the winds speed you to Rosalith.
Be right back.
The north gate's up ahead. There are chocobos in the stables. Father, take Joshua and get to safety.
No, I'm not going without you. You're supposed to be my shield, remember?
I remember, which is why I'm going to hold the enemy here while you make your escape.
I will order our remaining forces to rally at the gate. Now go.
I will do my duty. You must do your duty too.
I know.
You have to keep Father safe. I'm counting on you, Joshua.
Okami, what's up? What you're looking at is Final Fantasy 16, one of the most exciting games I've ever had the pleasure of streaming back on Twitch. I remember how obsessive I was watching the extended gameplay and preview of this particular game in the form of State of Play. I believe that was over 2-3 years ago, I believe. One of the funnest games, one of the funnest, challenging, and exciting games I've ever played in terms of story, lore, and like the icon battles. I mean, you'll practically see. Matter of fact, you're about to see in less than a few minutes. The main protagonist I'm playing, his name is Joshua Roslin. Not Joshua, but Clive Rosfield. I'm sorry, I'm rushing and mixing names up. The little kid in the blonde hair that you just saw probably a few seconds ago, that was Joshua. And, oh, okay. Did you see the news about Dr. Disrespect? Not since the last one when he was streaming, Lawbreak something. He was streaming Lawbreak and then practically the whole lobby just left the man. Which is kind of messed up, but hey. People are just unforgiving. Oh. Couldn't give nobody any second chances. I mean, I can understand their reasons as to why they couldn't give the man a second chance, but still. He's just rebuilding himself back up again.
Everyone's dead. That'll have to be for now.
Right now, I'm trying to find out as to how. Oh, okay, so the dodge button is the R1 button. I was trying to remember as to which one's the dodge button. They're not going to, man. They're not going to. Huh, so they're not even going to. What he did is very serious. Oh, I'm well aware of that. I am well aware of that. I'm well aware of the fact of Doc whispering to a minor. I pretty much remember that. But he kind of explained his whole story on his return to streaming on YouTube. But what the people are screaming for is the release of the conversation between him and the minor to pretty much confirm from the for themselves if it was serious or not. That's what they were screaming for. Nick Merckx was screaming for it. Probably Z and Ninja and pretty much all the other famous streamers are just screaming for proof and the release of the whisper conversations between him and the minor, which Doc expressed it wasn't that serious. He never was a stalker for minors, never has, never will. So I know the old saying, innocent until proven guilty, but they just want to stick straight to guilty, which is also fine, but at the same time, innocent until proven guilty. And the only way for Doc to prove his innocence for real is to release those whisper conversations, even though they're private. But I don't think Twitch ain't even going to allow it. There's a lot of bad blood between
Let none escape.
As you command.
whatchamacallit. There's like a lot of bad blood there, and
I'll keep the others occupied.
it's just ridiculous is all. Will he beep up by opening his mouth and waiting for a lawyer in the first place?
That's them done.
Don't worry about that. And
I'm fine.
Hold up.
It's my father and Joshua I'm worried about. We should head back.
I kind of don't like it when I'm talking over a lore that's going on, but that's my own fault. Ooh.
May I have this dance?
All right, let me pause that for a minute and answer your question. Will he bleep up by opening his mouth and waiting for a lawyer in the first place? That more likely depends on Doc, Okami. Because now that the secrecy is out between Twitch and Doc, it's more than likely that Doc might going to reveal other skeletons in the closet of Twitch, as well as other streamers involved that he named. So I don't know, particularly at this point, if Doc is going to reveal some more stuff coming out of this this debacle. But still, I do believe in second chances. I do believe Doc can pull this off. I really do. He was one of the most entertaining streamers I've ever seen. I remember. Hold up. No, what I mean is he went and opened his mouth on Twitter, admitting that a minor, and why the community wants to see the evidence instead of waiting for a lawyer. Oh, well, in that case, well, hold up. Let me read your comment carefully. He went and opened his mouth. Oh, okay. Wow. Wow, that was reckless. That was reckless. Let me check that out. It is not like Doc to do that. Unless if he already took it down. I mean, the only thing I saw was his was the post of his live stream of Black Myth Wakan, but beyond that, I don't think I haven't seen nothing else that Doc streamed. Well, so far, I don't see the man's stream. I mean, no, yeah, I don't see his post. Oh, so it was deadlock last time. His replies. Huh. Well, it looked like he might have already. I don't know. The tweet has been deleted when he came back. Ah, that's why I couldn't see it. The craziest thing is other streamers have screenshot it. Has a screenshot of that tweet. Yeah.
He's an Imperial Dragoon. And you are the shield who was blessed by the Phoenix. Know that it will save you. Bavarian War!
Ooh. All right, I'll once again pause that. Well, hey, everybody got his got the screenshot of his tweet. Oh my gosh. Well, what they'll do with that tweet is gonna be up to them now.
Stay still, damn you!
No, you good. You don't have to apologize, Akami. You don't have to apologize for that. I'm just glad you told me. My channel is partly about interaction with my subscribers anyway, so I'm interacting. Anyway, sorry for interrupting your gameplay. I just wanted to bring up that conversation real quick. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. You don't have to apologize for that, Okami. I'm interacting with your comment. It's just that people are really gonna start oh, they're already posted it on social media and on their YouTube channel, so Dr. Disrespect has a slight chance of coming back. Oh, he's already back. Besides, he was just live streaming Black Myth Wukong like an hour, 3 hours ago. He might still be streaming right now. And if not, then it's not like him to get off that early, because he usually streams longer. Ah. Hold up, Okami. Ah, butt. Ah, my gosh.
I'm in your debt.
Ooh, that was a nice counter. Ah, nice. Knight of the... But Twitch is getting more the hate for covering that up in the first place. Well, Twitch... Alright, number one, Twitch should have never covered all of this up in the first place. They should have downright opened up on that. That way, they wouldn't take more heat than they are getting right now. I mean, I really like Twitch, and I really would want them to succeed. They did like currently for me, to tell you the truth, I am disappointed in Twitch. I kind of wish that they would downright open up on what just transpired on Doc's situation and why they banned him. Otherwise, none of us wouldn't be asking questions as to why Doc is banned, why Doc is not coming back to Twitch. You know, why is he not streaming on Twitch? Why is his fan base is leaving Twitch and on the YouTube to where he's at? It's like Hollywood Hulk Hogan is moving from WCW to WWE, and his fan base is going with him from one place to another because he's there and he's not at the other place. So my whole issue with Twitch is this: they should have just came out with the truth and not to keep it hidden. I mean, they can try to keep it hidden for a time, but all it takes is for one person to expose that secret. And then next thing you know, everybody will be asking questions. Everybody will be curious as to what transpired between him and Doc. I mean, it shouldn't be that much of an issue if it weren't for the fact that Twitch should have opened up about that from the beginning. That way, they wouldn't take as much heat as they are getting right now. And on to your second comment, he won't stream long if he's not making money out of his community. He's well aware of that. He's just waiting for an opportunity to sign up for a monetization for his channel, and then after that, everything will be back to normal, and then he'll be back with partnerships and sponsorships with other platforms. He'll more than likely going to try to reconnect with his former pals. Well, one of his former pals is already ticked off with him as it is, Nick Merckx and Dr. Lupo, who is exceptionally heated with Dr. Disrespect and his fan base with good reason, as well as Nick Merckx being heated at Doc because Doc calls him like a horrible friend or whatnot, or some stuff that he said about Merckx. I mean, I've heard that from the horse's mouth himself when he posted a video of that. And I also looked at Dr. Lupo's video on why he's heated with Doc and his fan base in the first place, and calls them what? Brain rot brain rot people on the internet. I think Merckx called them the same thing. I'm not so sure about Tim the Tabman and Z-Liner. They were a little bit quiet about that, as well as what is that guy's name? God, that is my assumption. They weren't going to throw that out because they were making money out of Doc. Oh, wow. His manager on Twitch was the one that exposed that. I see. Yeah, that's the main reason why. Well, going with your first comment, that was the reason why right there, as to why they don't want to open up on what transpired on Twitch, is because they were making money off Doc. I mean, Doc is like a human piggy bank at that point, but now that he's not so much of a piggy bank to Twitch, he's currently on YouTube streaming. The last time I saw his post was Black Myth Wakan, so he might still be streaming, and if not, then dang, he might have went off early. But okay, that was your assumption of your first comment. Well, that's true. That's pretty much true. Like I said before about why they couldn't tell the truth early. But as for his manager, as for your last comment, his manager on Twitch was the one that exposed that. I don't know too much of that, but all I know is Doc had some bad blood with somebody within Twitch, either a former PA manager of his or a former Twitch manager, that has beef with Doc. Matter of fact, now that I think of it, I think the manager himself had beef with Doc, and I don't know. I don't know why he just doesn't like Doc, because I think if anything, that's probably what started the whole thing, because of that former manager or whatever that person was that Doc used to try to get along with. But I don't know why he just doesn't like Doc. That's crazy. The crazy thing is they left him because of what happened with, hold on. Yeah, because of what happened with Dr. Disrespect, but they should have but they shouldn't waited until they got all the evidence. They just assumed and left. That's why the community is heated. Number one, they shouldn't even make assumptions. Some people would rush to judgment immediately without evidence, because if they were to rush to judgment without evidence, it's going to make them look like an idiot. No, that's number one. My number one thing is for them, if they were to assume judgment on another streamer, you better bring evidence that proves otherwise. Besides, I've already learned that lesson the hard way when I didn't investigate as to why Doom was talking about another streamer by the name of Anderson Gaming. That's the man. So the short story of what transpired between me and Anderson is that that has already been squashed. It's already been settled. Anderson, rightfully so, had evidence against me that that proves otherwise, that I was lashing out at him. I was toxic according to him. So that's a lesson learned and never to be repeated again. But that lesson, that chapter has already been closed. Right now, Anderson Gaming is doing extremely well, and I'm very, very happy for him. Although he doesn't want to affiliate or associate with me and Doom, which understandably so, I don't blame him. But I do wish him the best of luck. I do respect the man. And that gives me a lifelong lesson to investigate further and not to assume as to why he's a jerk and everything else. So the point I'm trying to make is, if somebody were to assume as to what Doc did, and that they would lash out at Doc without any evidence, that's going to make them look like an idiot. So my whole thing is that if you have evidence, then fine, accuse him, whatever, or report him. That would be the fastest way to settle it. But until they have evidence, they shouldn't assume nothing at the sorts until they got their facts straight. Dr. Disrespect has a very disgusting... I think you probably meant to say ego. Ego is spelled E-G-O, but alright. Dr. Disrespect has a very disgusting ego that some people find it to be very disrespectful. Me, personally, I don't like the guy, and I stick to my... Well, he doesn't call himself Dr. Disrespect for nothing. His ego is part of his character. His personality is part of his character. He even made up a fictional character in the background by the name of Alex, which kind of makes it entertaining in his stream in the first place. That's why I said that he's the most entertaining streamer I've ever seen, because I used to come home from work, and before I start my own stream, I would watch him for a little bit while I'm eating for entertainment reasons, because, well, Doc is entertaining. And before he could get to the main part of his stream, he would sidetrack a little to play a game or two when he switches up to the arcade, plays a game before the main game, and he would he would say, Alex this, Alex that, and Alex, you're fired, or Alex, get out of the room. Or he would say, Alex, stand up, get the beep out of my room. And I used to laugh at that every time because of the Alex part of the of his stream. So that's kind of what made it entertaining. So yeah, but My whole thing is, Okami, is that if they're gonna come at another streamer, then make sure that if I were them, I would make sure to gather evidence before lashing out at that streamer, or report that streamer and then send the evidence over to them. Send it over to Twitch, for that matter, to Twitch, to the Twitch support team. They'll handle the rest if they have evidence. Same goes with a YouTuber, for example. If a YouTuber were to act out or say something hateful, disrespectful, or this person was being racist or whatnot, then gather evidence. Like Anderson did with me when I falsely accused him. He did the right steps, and he could have reported me at any time, but I decided that it would be best to apologize to him. So same goes with the people that is accusing Doc. And eventually, knowing Doc, he is going to be rolling heads by the time he is cleared of all charges. That is for daggone sure. This is also another reason why I keep my identity is a secret as a streamer, because if there's any sort of personal issue on me, I'd rather people not know who I am, which really isn't. Well, I can understand the reasoning of why you would want to keep your identity a secret. That is obviously and respectfully a good reason. That is a very good reason. That is a very good reason. But yeah, Okami, my whole thing is to for them is to gather evidence first before they start accusing another streamer. I learned that the hard way with another streamer that I've told you about already. But that part of the chapter is closed. Both of us went our separate ways, and we are just being successful in our own right when it comes to us making a living when it comes to streaming. His ego is what caused him to cheat on his wife. Oof. So he's not just disrespectful with the community. He's also disrespectful with his own wife and family. Now you understand why I don't like the guy. Um, I don't. I'll leave it at that because I'm not sure about the fact that he was very disrespectful with his wife or his family for that matter. Because the last time I saw him at the Game Awards, he won Best Streamer of the Year, I believe. And when he came up to accept the award, he did thank his wife, and I think yeah, he just thanked his wife for supporting him from day one all the way up to that point. So I kind of little bit doubt that he would be disrespectful with his wife, because otherwise his wife is everything. His wife is pretty much a lot better than the games that he had, because his I what I'm trying to say is that spending time with his wife and family is pretty much more important to him than gaming. That's why he would take a extended vacation from streaming, because of the internet and all that stuff that kind of cobbled up into some crap.
Are you hurt?
I'm fine.
So, they sent in the Dragoons. Imperial Vipers. Do they really mean to invade us?
Not yet. Their numbers were too few. They were not here to take the castle. They were here to take heads. Our work is done. We should return to my father.
My lord, look. We issued these sashes but yesterday. In Rosalith. If they were already among us, what if there are others?
Father and Joshua are in danger.
We must hurry. Take your steed.
What is that?
That's where it begins. I wonder if there's going to be some type of closure for that.
Uncle, you're all right. Thank goodness.
Your Grace, is everyone safe?
For the moment. We ride for Roslith to rally our forces. I will need your help to see Joshua safely back to the capital. On you get, Joshua.
Father?
I'm sorry, Your Grace, but that won't be possible.
You honorless snakes!
Stay back! I'm warning you!
Run, Joshua, run! No! Pig!
Traitors! Your Highness!
I would have murked him for that.
You must do your duty too.
Dang.
You have to keep Father safe.
I'll find you to... Alright, I'm going to pause this for a minute. I'll find you to be very entertaining, and I wish more people watch your content like they do on my side. Same goes with you, Okami. The last time I've seen you stream on GTA, you were very entertaining. You were very entertaining. Are you cheating on your wife? It's very disrespectful. Oh no, I don't have a wife, man. Still looking. Bye-bye.
Phoenix.
The Phoenix! Joshua! Lord Murdoch! His Highness is back! Joshua! Stop this! He's lost control. I have to do something. I have to save him.
No, my lord! Fall back!
Climb!
Thank you, Carl. You saved my life.
I don't know. I just don't like the guy.
Get her on her feet and run.
Point is
Please.
simple.
Joshua, are you in pain?
Not now. Come on! You're his shield. Do your duty. Save him.
My lord?
Oh, snap.
Second icon of fire. That's impossible.
Dang. Well, I'm gonna pause it right there. I don't know. I just don't like the guy, point and simple. And in fact, that he has all the buildup on him is crazy. See, that's what I'm telling you. How he was how Doc became the character that he is now is because of that. I mean, that buildup that he did, that's because of the stuff that he did. Do you know there was multiple times I wanted to chat with you on the party chat, but it seemed like you were never on. Oh, that's because I was busy. Very busy. Whenever it's a work day, I I don't know. I guess when let's say if today is Sunday and if I were to be online, if I don't have work tomorrow and if I were to be in the mood to play a game or two, and if you were to send me an invite to a party, then I would go directly to you as long as nobody's not calling me, nobody's not, keeping me busy at the house, or I might be out and about. Um, I'd be busy because of work, because of other stuff that's been distracting me for some time. Anyway, enjoy your stream in a few hours or so. I'm gonna start streaming on TikTok. All right, Okami. I might just drop by before I turn in. And by the way, YouTube repeats your comments, so be careful not to read the same comments over and over. Thanks for the tip, and I'll try. Thank you, Okami. Oh, what the heck? Oh, game looks glitched.
Who are you?
Oh, that game is glitching. Excuse me. Huh? All right. Oh! Ah, I never got hit like that before. Especially since I'm trying to regain my footing. Daggone, the soundtrack is bombing. Olay. Dang.
My flames may flicker, but they shall never die.
This is exactly why I like this game.
Murderer. I'll kill you! I'll fucking kill you!
Did I also mention I hate this part of the story?
Please.
Quite a mess that monster made. Damn shame about the Phoenix, but can't be helped. Oh, my condolences, Your Grace. Is there aught we can do?
Haven't you done enough, Captain? Joshua was my world, and now he is gone. I can only pray there will be a place for me in the world his radiance seeks to create.
I see. Your Grace, over here. The rubble must have protected him from the worst of the flames. Shall we take him prisoner?
No need for that. Kill him. Wait. As my husband never tired of telling me, he is a fine soldier. I'm sure he would make an excellent addition to the Imperial front line. All in its right place.
Take this one. Chin up, lad. You're going to be a soldier.
Joshua.
One heck of an intro. Definitely don't like that lady. "13 years later. Year of the Realm 873.
Welcome back.
Sorry. What's our situation?
Let's just say Shiva and Titan's little spat hasn't made things any easier.
And? It's as you thought. The Crusaders have sounded the retreat.
Then we follow.
We're down a man, Sergeant.
If we return without Shiva's head, our fate will be no different from Biast's. I'll take my chances with the Iron Blood. At least then I might die fighting. After you do, that is.
I won't be dying. Not today.
Then it's settled. No dying. Now, if you don't mind, we have an army to chase.
A chance encounter. New iconic abilities. So it looks like I just inherit some Phoenix-like abilities. Scarlet Cyclone, Heat Wave abilities. claiming redeemable items.
How do they expect us to kill something that can do this?
They don't. Only the girl holding its leash.
So currently, right now, we're playing as Clive Rosfield. This is him now, 13 years later, when he became an adult. In the beginning of what you saw, at the beginning, what you saw was his
All the old trails are gone. It'll be hell finding a way out.
Do you think a retreating army and their dominant will fare any better?
So what you're looking at currently right now is like his teenage years transition to his adult years. And what you're seeing on the battlefield right now is the work of a icon. Well, two icons going at it. A Titan and Shiva. Daggone, those were some exciting days when I saw the trailer. I was seriously hypnotized. I was hypnotized, dude. The way that trailer showcased the icon battles, the graphics, the story, the characters, the early gameplay. Excuse me. This game lived up to the hype. That's for daggone sure. And because of that, we got 2 additional DLCs. One that you might see in the upcoming weeks. Or months for that matter. Or next year for that matter.
Did you hear that?
Down there. So, Titan has knocked the fight out of our Ironblood friends. Where are the rest of them? That can't be the main host.
Wait. Our fortunes have turned, Sergeant. It's her.
The Dominant. Are you certain?
The Crystalline Orthodox is a backwards faith for a backwards people. In the Iron Kingdom, they teach that dominants are unclean aberrations, born of blackest sin. Only their priests are allowed to perform the rites of priming. And I see many.
We end this quickly.
Schreischgott! Adioninir Sagarid!
Please.
Jada! Must be Eile!
They definitely deserve to die.
What Alvation Naukin Alad Scully asked.
Let this be the end.
Avis, care to kill some Ironblood?
Gladly.
Wyvern, you focus on the target.
Understood.
I'm not listening to you.
Orders, Sergeant! Stop gawping and move! Fucking icons. Icon? She's not even fully primed!
Not all icons can prime up to defeat an opponent.
I will not have their blood on my hands. Be gone! Leave me be!
At last.
Frozen tear.
Is she dead?
I don't think so.
Well? What are you waiting for?
No, that's not you. Not here.
I'll bloody do it then.
Do. Ouch.
We've got company, Wyvern. What the hell are you doing?
Lord Ohilda Vedra!
Get your ass over here and help me with these bastards!
Sorry, Jill.
What is wrong with you, Wyvern?
Dominant. I know her.
Know her? Look around you! Do you think any of these animals care? I need you here! Now that that's done, I won't ask you again, Wyvern. Take her head so we can be done with this.
I can't. I won't.
You would betray the Holy Empire?
Betray? I don't recall ever pledging allegiance to your Emperor. My service may have been bought with this brand, but not my loyalty. I just fight to survive.
And you think I don't? The Empire will have our heads if we return empty-handed. So if you won't take hers, I'll have to take yours.
You can try.
I'm not dying here today. And neither is she. Let's find out. Wyvern! Have you forgotten who plucked you from the front lines? Who trained you? Who gave you a name when you had none?
You speak as if we don't bear the same brand, Sergeant. I've always had a name, and I've not forgotten it.
Still clinging to the past like a torn blanket. Then you will die, as you should have 13 years ago. For nothing. No one. And I will not fall by your hand. Not this time. Why, man? Traitor's blade.
It feels like I'm more skilled as the Phoenix than I am with other icons. Looks like I won't be dying a traitor's death today. Yeah, they all deserve that.
This way. Bloody wind. Well, come on then.
Fuck. Fuck.
Hugo, dear, my proud desert lion. Would that you had taken care when chasing the hare. I expected more from the mighty Titan. You put the Ice Queen on her back. No doubt. But you'll have to work harder if you're to claim this prize.
My lady, the Thunder.
We'll be hearing more soon enough. You always were a fucking snake, Sid. Gather the men. We have work to do.
Oh.
Is it really you?
I'll let you guys hear the clip.
And who's this fine hound I see before me?
A fine hound who saved your life, that's who.
Torgal.
Aye?
His name is Torgal.
You two acquainted? Well then, you won't mind taking him off my hands. Funny. I'd always pictured you as more the Chocobo type. Clive Rosfield. Come now. Fleet as flame, fierce as a wildfire. That there was the blessing of the Phoenix. I'd heard rumors that you'd survived, but I never paid them much heed. Calm down. I didn't come all this way for your handsome mug. Now her, on the other hand, she seemed worth muddying my boots for. None the worse for wear. Still, might be best to get a second opinion. Back her up.
No! Oh. Not another step. I mean it.
Well, I'm not about to leave her here. Not one with a warm bed waiting. It's all right. You're welcome to join us. You do want to help her, don't you?
Sid, if we aren't back soon, Nan'll have our heads.
I'll explain everything once we're back at the hideaway. Come on.
I sincerely miss playing this game. Who would have thought I'd play it on YouTube? Such a pleasure. But unfortunately, I am practically out of time. So I'm going to play the rest of the clip and, well, you already know the rest of that.
Not much further now.
But we're in the middle of the Deadlands.
Keen eye, you. The blight sucked this place dry. Meaning no trees, no birds, and no magic. But it also means no neighbors.
The last place anyone would think to look.
Home sweet home.
This place. These are fallen ruins.
Well, we didn't think they'd mind. And it keeps the black from our lungs.
But how do you survive without magic?
How does anyone? Hard work and a bit of nous. You must be starving. We grow them here, believe it or not. Suit yourself.
You're back.
Ah, Talia.
And this is the Dominant.
Out cold since we found her. I was hoping you might give her a look over.
All right. Goots, get her upstairs.
But none will...
Don't fret about Karen. I've taken care of her fee.
All of it?
She's the best healer this side of the belt. You've nothing to worry about. Go on, have a look around. I'll be in my solar.
Well, I could give you guys the tour, but it seems both of us are out of time. So with that, I thank you guys for watching. That will conclude the stream for today. To Okami, big shout out to you for coming by. Thank you. And to the rest of you for whoever's watching from beginning to end of Final Fantasy XVI Part 2, thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed the gameplay as much as I have, as well as the conversation me and Okami had about Doc. And I do meant what I said. I do believe in second chances, and I do believe that Doc can pull this off when it comes to second chances. I just don't want him to blow it. And if he so much as does reclaim his kingdom, Doc so much as ever reclaimed his kingdom and his channel is monetized again, my only wish, my only request is that I hope he learns from his mistakes and that he'll grow wiser, stronger, and more entertaining than he ever was before, since his last stream with Elden Ring, that I hope he finishes. Well, that's pretty much about it. Until the next stream or video, this is Jaden X1 telling you to keep it locked right here on YouTube, and I will see you on the battlefield next time. Have a blessed day, everybody, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Take care.